Guys, and welcome back to episode number 2. This Broadway Blues NHL 26 franchise mode heading into the 2027 regular season with a new improved team. I did figure out the team rating. We are 76 overall, a 10 overall jump in just 1 year with all AI players and 4 players that actually play the game. So yeah, I mean, we had a lot of really good growth from all of our guys. Most of them in the high 70s. Some even in the low to mid 80s. So here we go. Opening night of the 2027 season at home, October 1st against the Leafs. Here we go at Fanatics Arena. Game 1 of the season is underway. 1-0, we are down. Game over. 6-0 loss. Okay, that couldn't have gone worse, if we're being honest. Probably couldn't have gone worse. Now we will play the Islanders. I'd probably say by December 1st, we're going to switch the scoring to high for a little bit. Game 2 of the year, 2-0. We had the lead. 3-1 now. 3-3. The Islanders tied it up with 2 goals in the third. And in the second game of the year, Blues, Islanders, overtime on Broadway. Here we go. Here we are at Fanatics Arena. Our Gemma against Barzal on the draw. Overtime is underway here on Broadway. Here goes our Gemma. Can he win it immediately? He hit the post. Oh my God. If that won the game, that would have been unbelievable. 3-3, we are tied. The Islanders with 2 goals in the third tied it up here. Face-off won by the Blues. Luke Cheswick over to Mark Argella. To win it, he hit the post again. 2 shots, 2 posts hit. Here is Barzal against Luke Cheswick. Good play by Luke. He gets free. Matt Barzal between the legs. Save. Here goes Somnes. Now to Cheswick. Schaefer steals. Good play by Luke. Pass up ahead. Argella in to win it. Save Sorokin. Timeout. We're keeping the first line out there. I really like how they look right now. Come on. 2:13 to go in overtime. 3 grade A chances for our Gemma so far in OT. Hasn't converted on all 3 of them. Needs to win another draw. Face-off won by the Blues again. Here's Cheswick. Goes down deep. Barzal hit out the puck by our Gemma. And that's a penalty. Penalty on the Islanders. We're going to have a power play for the rest of overtime. Barzal goes to the box. 2 for checking. Somnes, Sapienza, our Gemma, and Cheswick out there on the draw for this 4-on-3 power play unit here in overtime. Face-off won by our Gemma. Big drive by Somnes. He saved it. Pollock trying to get it out. He can't. Argella kicks it. Karel Somnes saves Sorokin. Blues getting good chances. 55 seconds to go in overtime. What a game it has been so far. 3-3, we are tied. Face off to the right of Ilya Sorokin. And the face off is won back by the Blues again. Gio Sapienza at 99.4. Saved by Sorokin again. Are you kidding me? Another face-off here in overtime. A lot of whistles. Face-off won by the Blues again. He waits, shoots, tipped, saves Sorokin. Are you kidding me? Cheswick hit off the puck. Cheswick waits. Argella saves Sorokin. Highlight reel save by the Islanders netminder. They are dominating here in overtime. Sorokin save after save. The Blues can't buy a goal here. 38 seconds left. Face-off finally won by the Islanders, but Argella steals it back. He waits, takes a look, goes up high. Mark Argella saves Sorokin. Horvat clears. Somnes, what a catch. Cheswick keeps it in. Luke Cheswick to the net. Hits a stick. Sapienza blocked. Cheswick waits. Can't get the pass over. Luke Cheswick. Back to Karel Samnes. Cheswick. Arjema. Down low. Loses it. Horvat. He will clear. And we are going to a shootout here at Fanatics Arena. Wow. You talk about a multitude of chances. Here we go. Barzal against Jonas Wagner. Saved by Jonas. Saved by Jonas. It is Mark Arjema, the captain of this Blues team, in on Ilya Sorokin. He scores! Mark Arjema, the captain, puts him on the board. 1-0 Blues in the shootout. Here is Ryan Kulak in on Jonas. Saved by Jonas Wagner. And now a goal will win it for the Blues. Here is Luke Cheswick to win it against the Islanders. Cheswick in on Sorokin. He goes! Luke Cheswick. Shootout winner for the Blues. And they beat the Islanders 4-3 in the shootout to get their first win of the season. Come on. What a win to start the season. We are 1-1 through our first 2 games. Now we will play the Bruins. Here we go. A home and home here on the 6th and 9th. 1-1 after 1. 2-1, we had the lead. 3-2, we lose. There's another choke. Bad loss there. Probably should have won that game. Now we play Boston again, this time at the TD Garden. Then the Capitals and Flames. 3 straight on the road. 2-1 after 1. Now it's 4-2. Now it's 5-2. And we lose again. Here we go against Washington. Then Calgary. And then I don't even know who's next. 3-2 after 1. 2 goals by Mark Arjema. 4-2. Hat trick. 5-3. Blues win it. There we go. Great offensive performance right there. 2-3 through our first 5 games. Now we play the Flames. They're off to a brutal start to the year. 2-1 after 1. 3-2. 5-5. We are going overtime. 2 Marcus Lindgren goals tie it up. Here we are in overtime. Blues, Flames, here in Calgary. Overtime starts right now. Here we are in Calgary, Alberta. Kadri against Arjema on the draw. Overtime underway at the Saddle Dome. Face-off won by the Flames. Here's Kadri. Game on his stick. He moves in. Saved by Jonas Wagner. Good save there by Joner. Big face-off here. Need to win this draw. So we can't let him get a shot off here. Please. The face-off is won by Calgary. Huberdeau, shot, save Wagner. He will cover and freeze the puck. Four points through the season already for Cheswick. Not an unbelievable start. Face-off won by the Flames. Here goes Arjema. No, he does not get it. Kadri, save Wagner. We are going to call time. They are on the verge of getting full pressure. Can't let that happen. Flames leading the shots here in overtime by 10. Another huge draw. The Blues really need to win this. Face-off won by Broadway. Cheswick up ahead. Here's Arjema. Bad pass there. Kadri steals. Good job by Karel Sanders. Karel, here he goes. Sanders waits. Trying to look for a lane. Finds Arjema. 2-on-1. This could do it. Shot blocked. This could be an odd man rush the other way. Blues need to get back. Kadri. Shot. I mean, you talk about muffin goals. Jonas Wagner, folks. I mean, like, you couldn't have done positioning that was much worse than this play. Oh, my God. Wow. Brutal loss. Just dreadful overtime performance. We fall 6-5 to Calgary. That's not good. Not good. We will play the Golden Knights, Stars, and then the Capitals. And then we'll see you after that. Maybe we get to calendar simming. 1-0, we're down. Game over. 3-1 loss. Sick. Now we will play the Dallas Stars here at home. 4 straight home games. Here we go. 1-0, we're up. 3-2 now. And it's a 6-4 Blues win. There we go. Great win. Jeremiah Williams with 2 goals. Great job. We will play Washington, then Colorado on the 20th, 21st, and then we'll play New Jersey, then get to calendar simming. 1-0 after 1, 2-0, 4-1 loss. Sick. Nine games in, Mark Argemo with 15 points. As we will take on the Avalanche. 1-0, 3-1, 6-3 loss. Devils and Islanders here in the later stages of the month of October. On the 23rd and 25th, here we go. 3-1 after 1, 4-2, and it's a 5-4 Blues win. There we go. 2 goals by Benny Saints and 2 goals by Mark Argema. Great win there. Now we will play the Islanders, then get the calendar simming grudge match here at UBS. Can we get another win? 3-1 Islanders, 4-3, 3 unanswered, and it's a 6-4 Blues win. A hat trick for Mark Argema against the Islanders. Back-to-back dubs for the Blues. There we go. What a start to this season. We will now get to calendar simming. We will play the Flyers, and then we'll see after that. 5 games until then, 2 against the Senators, 4-1 loss. 6-3 win. I don't even know if we won or lost that one. 5-4 shootout loss and a 6-4 loss. We did lose 3-2 to the Blue Jackets. We will play the Flyers, Sabres, Penguins, and then the Ducks. Yeah, 4 games in the month of November that we will slow sim. Flyers off to a great start to the year. And yeah, they won't slow down here. 4-1 loss. Sick. Need to start winning games. 7-4 loss. 7-1 loss. Oh my. 5-4 shootout loss. We're getting points, but the wins aren't coming. We're 6-12-3. Now against the Sabres. 0-0. 2-1. We have the lead. 3-3. We are going overtime. We choked it late, but Andy Slater ties the game against our upstate rivals. Here we go. Sabres, Blues, overtime on Broadway. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Thompson against Argema on the draw. Sabres, Blues, overtime. Let's do it. Here at Fanatics Arena, face-off won by the Sabres. Here goes Darlene, moving wide. Rasmus Darlene, what a move. Good play by Somnes. Here goes Argella, full head of steam. He is gone. No one behind him. He's in all alone. He scores! The captain with number 16, Mark Argella, wins it in overtime. What a win for the Blues in those lucky black jerseys. There we go. Now we will play the Penguins. They're the third best team in our division. Can we steal a win off of them and get back-to-back? Nope, we can. 3-1 loss. We will play the Panthers and Ducks to end off the month. Not doing good here. 7-2 loss. 9-2 loss, 5-3 loss. 4 in a row. We are 7-16-3. 2-1 we're down, still 2-1. 4-3 loss. Great. Now we will play the Ducks here in Anaheim, California. See how this one goes. 1-0 after 1. 3-0 now. 4-2, we get the win. Gio, Carell, and Mark, the goal scorers. Good win there from the Blues. Now we will head into the month of December. We'll play the Wild. Set Sim Engine scoring to high for a little bit. 4-2 loss. Yeah. Now I will do it. We are 8-18-3. 43 points for our Gemma through 29 games. Oh my God. 17 goals in that span. What a start. 96 overall. Jeremiah Williams, high elite 83. Luke, Benny Saints. Jeff Lee drops from an 84 to a 79. Omar, 76. Yeah, like the scoring, the depth scoring is just brutal. Mateo, you are dragging us down. Oh my God. Entire league. Goalies. Shilovs is doing really good. Points. I am second in points in the whole league. Rookie skaters. Stenberg on the Islanders over someone like McKenna, Savoy, or Buchelnikov. Really. We will put Sim Engine scoring to high for about a month or so. See if that does anything for us. All right, now we will slow sim this game at home against the Wild. Yeah, we're definitely the worst team in the league. That's not even close. 1-0, we had the lead. 3-0, and it's a 3-2 Blues win. There we go. 2 goals late by the Wild to make it somewhat close. We get the win. Now we will play the Red Wings. 3 straight at home. Here we go. 3-1, we had the lead after 1. 3-2. 4-3, we get the win. There we go. Good win. We will sim up to this game where we play in Utah against the defending Cup champs, the Mammoth. 3 wins in a row, a 3-game win streak, almost 4. Good wins, though. We're looking good to start off the month. Now we play the Mammoth. 2-0, we had the lead. 3-1 now. It's a 6-4 win for the Blues. 2 goals from Sapienza and Argema. Get us a win. And hey, don't look now, but we've won 4 out of our last 5. We will play the Jets, Canadians, and then Sharks to close out the calendar year. 6-4 loss. Now we will play Winnipeg. They're struggling mightily here. 1-0 we had the lead. 3-0 now. 3-2 Blues win. We are on fire right now. The month of giving gifts is really giving it back to us. Can we get a win against the Flyers? That would be crazy. 7-5 win against the Flyers. How many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 6-2 in the month of December. Now we play the Canadians. They're a great team. 4-3 after 1. 5-4. It's a 6-5 Blues win. Come on. Are you kidding me? Let's go, boys. The Predators fire their head coach. Unbelievable. 7-2. Can we close out the year with a win and go 8-2 in the month of December against the up-and-coming San Jose Sharks? 2-0. 4-2. 6-3 we lose. What a month it was. Great way to close out the year. Heading into 2027. Happy New Year. We will play Islanders, Blues, Devils. No, we'll play 4 straight and then the Devils. First game of the calendar year 2027. Can we beat the Panthers? 6-1 loss. Now you play the Sharks. Can we exact revenge of just a week ago? 2-2 after 1. 4-4. 8-4 loss. All right, can we beat the Ducks? Another good young team. Please just get a win. 1-0. We're down. It's 4-2. 8-4. Back-to-back games losing 8-4. 16 goals we give up over the past 2 games. Yeah, just have a field day. Unbelievable. Now we play one of our biggest rivals in the Islanders. 1-1 after 1. 2-1. 5-3. We fall to the Islanders. Now we play the other Blues team. You know, they killed us last year. Can we show them why we're the superior Blues team? We play them twice in the same month. The Broadway Blues against the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis. Constantly getting killed by them. Unbelievable. Gotta beat one of Dallas and Nashville. Beat one of them. 8-4 loss for the 3rd time this month in a 5-1 win. The first of the new year. Can we make it back-to-back? Please. No, we can't. 10-2. No words. We are 47 games in, just over halfway through the season. Mark Argema, 77 points. $53 for Luke, a point per game for Jeremiah Williams, 42 for Benny. Carell's doing great and everyone else is doing just kind of mediocre. Unbelievable. Goalies. Wow, you both suck. Minimum 20 games. Dobish, are you kidding me? Jakob Dobish, what a season. Oh my God, he is 2nd in scoring in the league. 77 points. Barely on the first page of goals. We'll go until February 1st with the sim engine high scoring and then go back to medium. This is craziness. Got to beat one of the Kings or Lightning. 6-3 win. 4-1 loss. Okay, now we play the Blue Jackets. Here we go. Against Columbus, 2-1, we had the lead. 3-2 now. 5-5, we are going overtime. Mark Argema already with a hat trick in this game. So here we go. Blue Jackets, Blues, overtime in Columbus. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go in overtime. Argema against Monahan on the draw. Overtime underway at Nationwide Arena. Here we go. Face-off won by the Blue Jackets. Marchenko takes it up the ice, right down the middle. Good save by Wagner. Marchenko again, save. Cheswick up ahead. Cheswick, here he goes. Luke Cheswick down the wing. Wait, finds Mark Argema. He gets hit off the puck. Karel Sanders now with it. Pass up to Argema. He is gone to win it. He just missed that one over the net. Cheswick waits. Sanders. Argema now. He takes a look. Back to Karel Sanders. He shoots blocked. Blues go for a change. Marchenko. He goes with it. Will Marchenko, good play there. Jeremiah Williams pokes it back. Sanders takes a look. Now to Jeremiah Williams. Game on his stick. Williams skates through. Jeremiah Williams. Oh my God. If he wasn't hit off the puck there, that would have done it. Here's Benoit St. Laurent. His chance. That's Williams again. Jeremiah Williams pinned up against the wall. Garbage play there by Giovanni Sapienza. 40 seconds to go in overtime. That's up ahead. Bad pass there, icing. "30 seconds to go in overtime. We are going to try and call time. We can't. Sick. Please win the draw. Please. We do. There we go. Game on a stick. End it. Bad pass. Don't even try and force it at that point. Bobrovsky plays it to Matejchuk. Adam Voronkov. Here's Adam Fantilli, former top pick. Here they go. Good play there by Sapienza along the boards. Good play there. One final rush. Gio Sapienza could be in overtime. Save. We're going to a shootout again. Here we are in a shootout. The captain looking to put him on the board here. Mark Argema in against Bobrovsky. He scores! He already has a hat trick. Now he puts him on the board again in the shootout. 1-0 Blues. Come on. Here is Marchenko in on Jonas Wagner. He shoots. Save Wagner. The Swedish surgeon net gets it done. Luke Cheswick to put him up 2 in the shootout. Here he is. Poked away by Bobrovsky. That will bring up Kent Johnson, one of the smoothest players in the league. Johnson in on Wagner. Save Jonas. A goal ends it here for the Blues. And it's Ernie Sanders. Karel to beat the Blue Jackets. Here it is. He scores! Ernie Sanders, shootout winner. The Blues beat the Blue Jackets in a shootout. Unbelievable win. There we go. You know, we're a really good overtime shootout team. Can we beat the Blues? We lose 4-1. 4-1 loss again. Now we play the Rangers. After this game, I'll turn it back to Sim Engine scoring medium. 2-1 after 1. 2-2 now. 3-2 we lose. Okay. All right, now we'll put it back to medium. I don't even know how many games in we are. Mark Argema, 87 points. He's probably going to smash that 115 of last year. We're going to go back to medium. There we go. Okay. Continue simulating here. Play the Rangers again, and then the Mammoth and Hurricanes and Canadiens. Stars fire their head coach. 5-4 shootout loss against the Wild. Now we play the Rangers again. They're one of the better teams in the league. 1-0. We're down. Game over. 4-1 loss. Sick. Utah, Montreal, and then Carolina on the 1st of March. Can we get one win out of the next three, please? 2-1 loss. Sick. 7-3 win against the Panthers in a 5-4 loss. Okay, not bad. How we play the Mammoth. Here we go. 1-1 after one. 5-2 we're down. 8-5 loss. Omar Gill twice in the third. We fall short by 3. We lose to the Mammoth again. Play the Rangers for the 3rd time this month. 5-1 win against our biggest rival. 7-2 loss against the Avalanche. 4-3 shootout win against the Hurricanes. Now we play the Canadiens, one of the better teams in the league. 3-1 after one. 4-3. 5-5. We are going overtime here on Broadway. Blues, Canadiens, overtime. Here we go. Here we are on Broadway in Midtown Manhattan. Suzuki against Argema on the draw. Overtime underway between the Blues and Canadiens. Face-off won by the Blues. Here goes Argema. Game on his stick. Cuts through to the net. Hit off the puck there by Noah Dobson. 40 seconds gone here in overtime. Next goal wins. Garel Sandnes 1 point away from number 50 on the year. Face-off won by the Blues. Here's Cheswick. Brings one around the board. Argema. Back to Luke. Shot at 103. Save Montembeault. A 101 points already for Mark Argema. 12 goals away from at least matching what he did last year. Face-off won by the Blues. Cheswick waits, shoots, tip, save Montembeault again. We nearly have full pressure. Here goes Cole Caulfield. Game on his stick. Caulfield. Suzuki, what a save, Jonas Wagner. Good play by Luke. Up ahead it goes. Argema, game on his stick. Running out of energy. But this could do it. He loses the puck. Suzuki now to Caulfield. Next goal wins it here. Bumped into the zone. Suzuki gets on it. Save Jonas. Hudson blocked. Goes wide. No energy here for this Blues top line. Argema against Hudson. This is the game. Here it is in the middle. Corral! Save Montembeault. Another shot. Save Montembeault. He lets it out. Hudson, now to Adrian Kempe. What? Good steal, Argema. Game on his stick. Here he goes. Right down Main Street. He loses it. Oh my goodness. What a move by Nick Suzuki. Moving in to win it. Save Jonas. Off the boards it goes. Blaine Hudson. Nick Suzuki. Good save, Wagner again. Hold on. Please. One last try. Hudson missed it. Goes into the stands. 0.6 on the clock. Final face-off here as we will be going to a shootout here on Broadway. Tied at 5 apiece. You need extra time for heroics. Demidov in against Wagner. Save Jonas. Come on. Here is Mark Argema to put him up in the shootout again. Here he goes. Good save, Montembeault. Cole Caulfield against Jonas Wagner. Here he is. Save Jonas. Luke Cheswick in on Samuel Montembeault. Here he goes. Save. Noah Dobson, the former Islander, in on Jonas Wagner. Saved by Wagner. Game on Harel Salnez's stick. Can he do it again? Ernie, save Montembeault. Wayne Hudson against Jonas Wagner. Save Wagner. Come on. And it's all up to Gio Sapienza. He hasn't really been given a moment yet. Sapienza scores! Oh, Sapienza, shootout winner. The Blues beat the Canadiens in a shootout. What a win by the Broadway Blues. There we go. We get it done against the Canadiens. One final game before the deadline against the Hurricanes. We will play Blackhawks, and then Oilers after the deadline. Here we go. 2-0 after one. 4-2. 5-2. The Blues win it. Come on. There we go. We are now past the trade deadline. Continue simming. All right, we are good. See how we do here in the final stages of the year. Just about 20 games left. 5-3 loss. Now it's Bedard and the Blackhawks. Here we go. Put our over-under at 30 wins. 6 wins away from that. And we're going to get one of them here. It's a 5-2 dominating win against Chicago for win number 25. We will play in Chicago. You know what? No. We will play the Rangers, Oilers, and then Devils to end the month. 6-1 loss. 3-2 shootout win. There we go. 8-1 loss. Are we kidding? 4-2 loss against the Hurricanes. Now we will play the Rangers and Oilers. 4 wins away from that coveted 30. 1-1 after one. 2-2. 4-2. The Blues win it. There we go. Mark Argema hat trick against his boyhood team. The Blues get the win for number 27. 10 games to go in the season. Now we play the Oilers. 2-2 after one. 4-3. 5-5. We are going overtime here. 2 of the best players in the world facing off. Argema against McDavid. Oilers, Blues, overtime on Broadway. Here we go. Here we are in overtime. Number 97 against number 98. Overtime between the Oilers and Blues starts right now. Here goes Argema. Game on his stick. Going wide. What a save, Talbot. What a chance there from the kid immediately. 10 goals scored combined by both teams this game. 117 points from Connor McDavid this year. Face-off won by Mark Argema. Argema shot, save Talbot. The veteran with a good stop there. Draisaitl right up the middle, good play. Here goes Argema, hit off the puck there. He's going to stay with it now. He goes to the middle, stays with it. No! Here's Connor McDavid. McDavid, a burst of energy to Leon Draisaitl. Good save there by Wagner. Draisaitl behind. He waits, off the boards. Jack Roslovic. Now it's Bouchard. Roslovic. Draisaitl. Bouchard! Save Wagner. Here goes Argema. One guy to beat. Game on his stick. At the end of his shift, it's a 2-against-1, and he is decked. Nugent Hopkins, it's a 2-on-1. What a steal. Down the ice it is cleared, and that will be icing. .47 seconds left. Oh my, we might have a fight here. Sapienza against Roslovic here in overtime. Here we go. Big fight here to get their team back in the mix. Roslovic throws the first one. Sapienza lands one, so does Roslovic. Good dodge there from Sapienza. Both of them trading punches here. Sapienza throws 5 in a row. Come on, and he gets him. Come on. What a dance from Gio Sapienza. Knocks out Jack Roslovic. Blues get their energy back. Come on. 5 each for fighting, which will take them out of overtime for the next 45 seconds. Oilers' second unit against the Blues' first unit. Huge draw here. Argema can beat these guys, though. Here we go. Mark Argema, game on his stick, swerving right through. This could do it. Jay Talbot, are you kidding? Here it is again. He scores! His second on the night. That's all Gio. The fight win gives him the win. Mark Argema wins it, and the Blues beat the Oilers in overtime. Another great win for the Blues. Gio gives him the energy. Argema, the captain, finishes it off with number 56. Blues beat the Oilers. What a win. We will play the Hurricanes and Devils to end off the month. You know what? Hurricanes, Kings, Devils. Here we go against Carolina. 3-1 after one. A hat trick in the first for Mark Argema. He's 1 away from 60. 4-4. We are going overtime for the second game in a row. It's his time to get number 60 for the kid. We're wearing the black unis. Hurricanes, Blues, overtime on Broadway. Here we go. Argema against Stankoven on the draw. We've seen this one before. Overtime on Broadway. Here we go. Can he do it again for the second game in a row? He beats him, and he can't put it in. Here's Ehlers moving in on Ernie. What a play, Ernie Salmes. Cheswick, up ahead it goes. Now to Mark Argema. He's going to get past Slavin, try and pass one in the middle. He couldn't get it there. Good pass to Salmes, who's going to take it out. Here's Archem again. Game on a stick. Full head of steam. This could do it. He scores. It's 4th of the night. And there is number 60 for the captain. Are you kidding me? The Blues beat the Canes in overtime. Unbelievable stuff from the Blues. Overtime merchants, you can call us. It doesn't matter. We perform when the lights are the brightest. 1 win away from 30. 2 wins away from beating that over-under. Can we get number 30 here against the Predators? We do! 30 wins for the Blues. Are you kidding me? 8 more than what they had a year ago. Now we play the Kings, 2-0, game over. 6-0 loss. We will now play the Devils to end off the, you know what? We'll play Sabres and then the final 4 games of the year. Here we are against Buffalo. 3-1. Can we get the over-under? It's over. Touchdown Blues. A 7-3 win for win number 31. Over-under set. They smashed the over. Unbelievable stuff. They had just around 40 points last year. Now they're on the cusp of 70. 5-4 overtime loss. 67 points on the year. 31, 42, and 5. 4 games to go. 3 points away from 70. 4-2 after 1. 5-3, 6-3. We fall to the Canadiens. What a year for the Blues. Devils, Red Wings, and Penguins. Blues fans have to be just overjoyed with this season. Next year, they might be hunting for that wild card spot. 1-1 after 1, still 1-1. 2-2, maybe for the final time this year, overtime between the Devils and Blues. Here we go in Newark, New Jersey. Here we are, Jack Hughes against Mark Archem on the draw. Face-off is won by the Devils and overtime is underway. Here's Luke Hughes. Now to Jesper Brad. Great play by Saunders. Another good play. Here's Archem awaits. Kicks it up ahead. Luke Hughes regroups. Now to Jesper Brad. Good play by Luke Cheswick. Mateo Lemon in net. Now to Ernie Saunders. Up ahead to Luke. He waits. Throws it to the sideboards. Archem waits. Takes a look. Here goes Ernie Saunders. Game on his stick. Can Ernie end it? He waits. Stays with it. Ernie. Save Markstrom. Gio Sapienza 1 point away from number 40 on the year. Benny Saints against Jack Hughes on the draw. Benny has an X factor. Oh my God, I didn't even realize. Here's Dougie Hamilton. Great play by Gio. Stop him. What a play, Benny. Come on. He is Warrior. Oh my, Jeremiah. What are we doing? Huge draw here. Jack Hughes. No, Nico Heischer against Benny Saints. Benny wins it back. Here goes Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams looks to the middle. Benny Saints! No! Jeremiah steal it, no. Nico Heischer, oh, this is not good. Benny Saints, what a back check. Here goes Benny, game on a stick. It's a one-on-one to end it. Benny Saints against Dougie Hamilton, the veteran defenseman. He waits, he's gonna try and get it on net. Finds Luke, offside. Treswick fires after the whistle. 26 seconds to go. Both teams first pair and first unit out there. Face off won by the Blues. Luke Cheswick to win it. Cheswick, he waits, looks. Origema one T save Markstrom. Ernie Sanchez waits. Kicks it along the boards, and it's going to get out of the zone. Origema now to Luke Cheswick. Cheswick, he can end it. Cheswick waits. He looks. Luke Cheswick needs to throw it on goal. Cheswick to the net. Saved by Markstrom. Oh my goodness. One more shot. Cheswick saved Markstrom. Shootout here in Newark, New Jersey. Origema will lead it off for the Blues to put him up one in the shootout. Scores! What a shot! Mark Origema, quick release. Are you kidding me? There's position. 1-0 Blues in the shootout. Come on. Jack Hughes against Mateo Lemon. Save Mateo. Luke Cheswick to put him up 2 in the shootout. Here it is. Woo! Save Markstrom robs him. Jesper Bratt against Mateo. 1 goal away from ending it, and it is Ernie Shumners. Ernie to end it. Ernie save Markstrom, and now a save wins it. Can Mateo come up clutch? Luke Hughes against Mateo Lemon. This is it. Mateo with the save. The Blues beat the Devils 3-2 in a shootout. What a win for the Blues. You know what? We're just going to sim right through these games. What a year it's been. Final 2 of the season. Now you play the Red Wings. 4-1 loss. 32 wins. 1 game to go in Pittsburgh against the Penguins. 1 point gets us point number 70. Can we do it against one of, if not the best teams in the league? 1-0, 2-1, 4-3, we lose in a heartbreaker. But what a year. 82 games complete. Their season 2 record, 32, 45-5, 69 points for the Blues. And it's 132 points for Mark Origema with 64 goals. Luke Cheswick, 81 points. Are you kidding me? Benny Saints up to an 86 with 76 points. Jeremiah Williams is an 84. Ernie with 61. Omar Gill finally breaks out. 54 points. Great year from everyone. Goalies. Bad. I mean, they set back for sure. We'll go defenseman scoring first. Entire league. Cale Makar, 101 points. Yeah, you're not going to beat that. Goalies, minimum 30. Ingram, I mean, it should go to Hill or Dobish, really. Igor had a great year. Rookie skaters. Ivar Stenberg on the Islanders will win the Calder. And then it goes Savoy and McKenna. There it is. All skaters. Mark Origema, 3rd in league scoring. Austin Matthews, 78 goals. Kucherov had 79. Tied for 3rd in goals. He's the captain of this Blues team. That'll do it for this. Whoa. Entire league, we were Wow, the third worst team in the league. So we weren't actually the worst. Here are your standings, top to bottom. The top three: Penguins, Avalanche, Oilers. The bottom three in league standings here in 2027 are the Blues, Kraken, and Predators. That'll do for this one, guys. We will take care of the offseason and draft off camera. We're going to season 3. Time to complete for a playoff spot and see if this team can make the postseason. See you guys in episode number 3, where we will take care of all the season 3 regular season. See you guys next time. Peace out. Go Blues, go. See you later, guys.